Christ, dude, mute.
work their way into IDAP pretending to be humanitarian workers in order to plant explosives on IDAP trucks, to use them as the vehicular-based weapons to attempt to take down the UN offices and the air base here. Obviously, best place to do this is to hit them at the source. So if they decide to change their target, we don't give them that opportunity. The 3 primary IDAP sites on the island. They're not willing to go any farther north due to how dangerous it is, but 3 sites that we'll be taking a look at are Site 3, 2, and 1, already marked on your map. Site 3 is a parking lot that's been commissioned for use by the Elder of Corazon. Santa Ruco, it's an abandoned warehouse building, and then New Benio is a soccer field that's been turned basically into a triage center. So each of these locations shouldn't take too long to look over. When you guys do get there, IDAP is not aware of us coming today. Reason for this is we didn't want to set off any alarms for the MIL or give them an opportunity to know we're coming. You guys need to make contact with whoever runs the site. Once you make contact with whoever runs the site, search the site in depth as possible. You're looking for any explosives, any weapons, anything that definitely shouldn't be in the hands of a humanitarian worker. Once you identify it, question people on site, figure out who exactly owns it or who takes responsibility. Make sure you have people set up on the perimeter, so if anyone tries to run or do anything suspicious, you can arrest them and handle it accordingly. We're primarily going for arresting here, not killing. So if you can, arrest any suspicious persons. Do not engage unless they pose a direct threat to the other humanitarian workers or yourselves. If a vehicle is attempting to escape, disable the vehicle if you can. I know some of you are carrying AT, so try not to blow up the trucks. Especially if there's explosives in them. If you detonate those, even within a couple hundred meters, that's danger close for whatever they might be packing. So be careful. And other than that, keep a watch out for lie. We don't know. We have files on most of the workers on site. We're still working on getting the rest of them, but time is of the essence in this case because they're moving a big shipment of humanitarian supplies today. So this is supposed to be the expectation that today is going to be the day MIL is making their last move. Any members of the MIL you do encounter, they will be desperate. So don't expect them to go quietly. You might have to either use a flashbang or something else to get them to surrender. If you have to knock them unconscious with a couple rounds to the chest, feel free to. Yeah. Any questions for me?
Suppressors or no suppressors?
Your call on that. We don't necessarily have to be quiet in this case, but it's up to you.
Dyer, just keep your suppressors on for noise compression.
Same with metal. Unless we get into a heavy firefight, suppressors on.
Yeah, then feel free, because it's more fun without the suppressors.
We're capturing people, right?
It is more fun without the suppressors, I will give you
Yeah,
that.
but for the meantime, just leave them on.
Alright, this is the last stop of our deployment. After today, we'll be relieved by another team from the 1st MRB. So we will be, this will be our last day on the island, guys. So,
Yay, get rid of the shithole.
yeah, you guys will get one day here on the island to fuck about, get drinks, find a whatever you feel like doing.
Babes
If
don't
you
get
catch
kidnapped.
anything, report it to Wolfie so she can handle it accordingly. She's stocked up on Motrin for you guys, so you should be fine to go. Alright, you guys are clear to move out when ready. Good luck out there today.
I got something.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm handing it off to you.
Alright, cool.
Go ahead.
EOD techs, listen up. So, we're dealing with a lot of fucking booms today, right? So, procedure, as far as, conducting SSC and security at these sites. Priority needs to be the vehicles, because that's the method of delivery for the explosives. So, vehicles will be your #1 priority. They will be searched first. Next go the individuals themselves, the employees. Anyone suspected of carrying a vest or even just a block of C4, then they are the next priority. After that, your last priority will be to search the tents. They pose the least amount of threat. They're not as mobile. So that's how your search is going to be done today. Prioritize vehicles, then individuals, and then the tents. Brah?
Alrighty. Thank you for that inspirational spiel, Slayton.
Yacht.
I Alrighty, so I'm assuming you've already gone through your team briefing, so I'm not going to read anything from that. I'm going to go over one thing, and that's detaining civilians. Remember, they don't expect us, so don't just go, hands up, motherfucker. No, do it all friendly like, okay?
Hearts and
Don't,
minds, hearts and minds.
don't pull any NYPD bullshit.
Damn it.
I'm not allowed to body slam people? God damn it.
This is the military.
With that vest,
Can't
you
use
kill
a rear
somebody.
naked chokehold.
Where's your dog? It only weighs 20 pounds, okay?
We're not the ATF.
Bruh.
Remember, we're arresting people first. We're not killing. Arrest first. If they pose a threat, put them down.
What about their dogs?
Right.
They're not the ATF. This is the
Wait,
Waco.
no, I'm agreeing.
What if the dog is a terrorist?
Right, no. Remember,
Hold on.
the mentality we want to be for Western people is we're the British police today, not the American police.
No.
So we're supposed to get stabbed by
Yeah,
the...
they're gonna get stabbed any further.
Alrighty, moving onward. I'm now gonna put it over to team lead. Slang, if you have anything to say, go ahead.
I have something to say.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
This is mainly for the corpsmen in the event of a mass casualty that involves a ton of civilians, because a boom goes boom. Civilians are not our priority to treat. They have LDAP, and there's also Marines that are going to be around. So, mass casualty, refer to your element leader. In case of civilians, if one or two get hurt, cool, we can treat them if you have time. Otherwise, just move on. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, fuck those kids.
Alright, Mako Actual. Say your words.
I don't have anything additional to say, but I've not already covered my team brief.
Tiger Actual. Say your words.
I got nothing. Let's get this done.
Alright, load them up. Let's go.
Fucking
That's what I wanted.
sensitive. Red.
Demo.
Hey, if you don't know,
Yeah. Sam, come over here.
Hey, Ling.
Yeah, 1 second, sorry. Lanyon, don't end just yet, we need to do it.
I'll hop on the gunner.
Hey, shout to me real quick.
I'm not even speaking right now.
One
Can you hear me on the
second.
radio?
I'm
Yeah.
not on
Can you hear me
the...
on the radio? Can you hear this?
Roger, yes.
Weird, I'm not getting any
What,
pings
do you have
when I
a
do it.
recommendation or no?
I just want to talk to
Yeah,
Mr.
sorry, 1
Lang
second.
right
I'm
there.
sorting a load out.
Or Shelton, you read me?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool.
Lampoon.
No,
Who's
fuck,
this
I
guy?
didn't even get in.
Powers.
God damn it.
Right.
I just
But
want
with, even with the little bit we used to have thermals.
King.
Yeah, make sure you got helmet.
dudes.
Won't have as much.
Come on, man. Control your man, bro. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna say rather safe than sorry and take the Apache.
Alright. Yes,
fuck
Arch.
yeah.
No, expounded.
Let's get
Yeah,
PG.
Cool.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. I mean, it's
No, so are you on the right
either
channel?
gonna be you or me because we're both in the same area. So
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now, do you want your 5-line thing, or can I call in a new shit cat?
MP7, well, that's not really for
Yeah,
Alright,
what is it?
Site.
Real quick. Alright, listen. I just want to go over Site 1 real quick just to make sure we're all on the same page. So I know Mako's going to be holding in these two buildings right here. Did you agree with me, Lang, that we're going to have a Mako element push here?
Whereabouts, sorry?
At the apartment building that's just east of the, that I was talking to you about the other day.
I think this building will probably give us better sight lines.
Yeah,
No,
oh yeah, it's up to it's up to you where specifically you want to put your element. For our safety, though, we just want a Mako element that's able to watch into town.
Yeah,
That-
because
that's
this
all we want.
warehouse
So you-
right
so
here
you
has no
determine where that
elevation
is.
at all. I
we're
mean,
gonna have the Mako element here in the northeast, and then a Mako element down
Yeah.
here in the southwest.
Oh, beautiful, great.
And a lot of it is going to be with the element leader pick the best position
I
for
don't
their
know, man.
setup over there, because
Right on.
they'll have a better view once we actually move into the
I was
area.
only saying the apartment building because it's like 5 or 6 floors, so it'd give you guys elevation. But one way or another, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. And then in the case that we get into an engagement, Tiger will fall back first, and then we'll fall
Clear
back to
fucking
our
comms.
compass,
Clear
and then try to
fucking
set up.
comms.
God damn, they're so annoying, dude. I hate those motherfuckers.
Our terms are fine.
Yeah, mine are.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
ported
he said,
radios in
Tiger will
multiple
fall back
years.
first, and then we'll set up, and then you guys will follow suit.
Yeah.
All good? Cool. Sweet, boys. Let's have a good time. Let's do it.
So I'm just needing to reprogram at 152.
Hoorah!
Because I literally program every single channel so I can swap to them as needed.
The property. We're gonna mount back up.
I'm
We're
not
gonna.
bad as that, so
Take
I
that
don't know.
mag.
I'm gonna put my. I don't need a firing device anymore.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Hey Schmidt.
I don't need
Right,
the
yeah,
pad
so
search.
Lanyon,
Actually, you know, I'll keep
Yeah.
the pad search.
in the
I'll grab a
vehicle
lie
we've got
detector, you never know.
a patrol
Yeah,
pack
I
with
got a
a
diffuser
bunch
kit
of
too.
medical supplies
Oh, there's
and
a diffuser kit in here.
38
Oh, yes, there is.
additional
You never know.
5.56 mads.
You never know.
Wicked.
And a phone and AT4 in there as well,
Cop
just in
Sky
case we
for,
need it.
like, EOD personnel.
Yeah. Well,
What
let's go.
smokes do you carry?
I carry.
Lane!
I carry.
You can do your commanding stuff with the system.
I can do it while I drive.
No, I want to drive.
You can't drive though.
I can drive.
Yeah, during the FTX, I'm gonna try and get like
But you're an officer. You don't drive. You're like the president or the prime minister. I
Right,
drive.
powers
for
get
you.
in.
Hopping in.
What tide are no we're mounted and ready to go.
If you love pina
We'll make our elements, make our 5s, be ready, we're about to go Oscar Mike in a moment.
I still don't know why I've got the option to like
1-6,
turn
we're
out.
just staying on this channel for convoy because we're not seeing extra radio on our vehicle.
You were
I
right.
don't see the point in getting setting up a convoy now because we're going to be
A
doing it
firm,
anyway.
essentially our convoy is 2 convoys together since we're moving to different locations. So once Tiger sets off, give them a bit of space, and then our front vehicle will start our convoy behind them.
Copy that, so we'll just stay on channel 110 then.
A firm. Right, have you radioed them?
We're going to touch you.
Powers?
But say what?
Have you told Tiger that we're due to set up?
We're ready.
Yeah, we're waiting
Tiger
for you.
Romeo, this is Mako Romeo. Mako is ready to roll out.
I love adjusting the
What's the
blue
convoy
for.
that we're on?
We don't have one.
We weren't going to use one. Yeah.
Tiger Romeo, there is no convoy.
Nah. I love the blue force Platinum best. Yeah. That's essentially what we're doing. Who's that not in the vehicle? That's ours.
Sorry, say
To Beza.
No, what I'm saying, call them in and say, tell them that they're Oscar Mike.
Yeah.
They're on the move.
Sure. And we'll give them a moment to step off and then.
We'll make our elements, make our 5, we're Oscar Mike.
Mako 1 is moving.
Oh, that's so nice.
What?
Vic 1 turning right.
Beza doesn't have a fucking mouse right now, and so it gives them the opportunity to, you know, actually get
Last week, turn right.
Yeah.
But what the fuck are UN boys doing here now?
So UN hates you. They built it like really quickly, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Right, they just ordered it from IT and built the flat pack.
Those IQ boys. Those IQ boys.
Vic 1 turning right.
I love the Blue Force Clatter in these things. It's so bad.
I was trying to get a C-Tab in.
C-Tabs is a bit glitchy because I don't think it's in development anymore.
Yeah.
Right, but for most of the time from what I've seen is it works perfectly fine.
Right, the problem though with the Blue Force Clatter in this vehicle is it doesn't actually line up with the map properly.
Oh, yeah. It's the same with all the time. It's a bit of a weird thing. I don't bother using it.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just I find it funny to look at. Can I swap my WhatsApps? I can. Go. I need to swap my WhatsApp so to get my mine detector out. And don't worry, I've got a defusal kit.
I too have a mine detector defusal kit.
The thing is, I don't care. I'm old school EOD qualified, where it's a case of
Hey,
there's an ID on the road, shoot it.
I'm pretty sure I had to do the first EOD thing on of the unit back on Malden. Remember that when it was like the complex bomb, and everybody else just buttered off, and I just.
I had to get O'Donnell to like do a load of defusing. I remember back in
Yeah.
the day.
turning right.
Battlement's anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason it's like the map doesn't actually update on the Blue Force trackers on these things.
Fucking hate this map, dude. It's... God, I can't wait to fucking leave it.
Dude, just wait a little bit more.
What reckon's going on?
I think
TP.
Tebeza got TP'd. No, I'm honestly expecting something to go on.
User disconnected from your channel.
Goodbye, Tiger. Radio over powers and tell him good luck. Godspeed.
Give him hell. Dodge speed and give him hell.
Godspeed and give him hell.
No, it's like whenever you hear someone give you like say that, like if they're higher in the chain of command.
Oh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh,
yeah.
That explains the ice cream and pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Marine squad. Coming up. Soon.
Pick one turning left.
Last bit 10 left.
Yeah. I don't expect for to be anything in the town, but
There you go, play it safe, dude.
yeah. And
oh, look! This is where we have to go off-road and you have to do like Dunkirk on the river.
Yeah, it is.
That was so cool.
It was literally, we had to, like, we tried to fight, pretty much, you see where the SR2 at Mark is, further up the road? That's pretty much where we got hit by the IED, because we had to try and fight towards the town of Pancho.
Plus, I don't think people realise the territory we're going into. This is
Yeah.
where, like I said, that ambush happened.
Oh, I realised when I was making the route, and I went, there's literally no other way unless we'd, like, drive all the way through, like, towards on it. I didn't want to do that. Alright, we're halting here. Yeah.
Convoy halt.
Yeah. Cool.
1-6, be advised. We have eyes on people in the woods to the northeast. 6-2, look like they're wearing combat fatigues.
Send it to make a
Yep. Yep, if they're armed, engage them.
Copy that.
Powers, let Tiger know that we've engaged contacts around the town of Pancho.
AFM's doing that.
I've copied all.
Right, I'm down on the drone, cover me.
Wildcat has eyes on the IDAP site. There's 8 personnel and 2 vehicle there.
Copy. I reload it, don't. Right, all vehicles resume move.
You want us to continue from here?
Affirm.
Do you want us continuing directly to the IDAP site?
That's an affirmative. Wildcat did ISR on target. So 8 civilians, well 8 personnel and 2 vehicles. Couldn't see any weapons.
Bloody hell, but
Copy that.
What was that about?
Wait.
Be advised, Mega 2 has spotted some mines on the road.
Yeah, I just heard a beep.
Yeah.
We had beeping briefly.
Yeah.
I didn't get any from my mine detector.
I just dotted briefly. Have you got a Duke system? And your countermeasures.
No.
Okay.
We don't have a Duke.
Damn.
We're gonna take it nice and slow then.
No option for it.
Roger that.
A firm, all vehicles, watch your spacing. Yeah. See, I knew this was going to be the problem coming along here. We'll get more IEDs.
Oh, because we're not taking
Yeah.
the main road.
Vic 1, sit whip.
My apologies, I thought you told us to hold.
Negative. Just wanted to make sure we were watching our spacing in case we hit one.
I understood, I misheard you, apologies.
Well, one of us is gonna fucking explode. It's just who?
Yes. Well, it'll be Vic 1, because we're in the lead.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Friggin'
Yeah.
Armor's gonna be like, aha, Vic 3's down. There goes all the command.
Well, no, we'll survive the IED.
I don't know if this thing is that much of an MRAP, but...
No, it is. Generally, you can take an IED in this thing and walk away fine.
Well, Mako 1, we just took a shot from somewhere. I think possibly the radio tower 260 west.
Yeah, 26. See anything?
Mako 2 spotted contact at the radio tower.
I don't see anything up there on thermals.
Right, just watch it.
Oh, I
Mako
see
1's
him. I see him
continuing.
all the way at the top. Oh, shit. Yo, come
What?
down with the Mark 19s before we drop the tower. Oh my god, can you tell them to stop shooting the Mark 19 before we drop the fucking tower?
Vic 2, what's your fire for Mark 19? We don't want to take out civilian infrastructure. Over.
Mako 2 copies, we'll chill out.
My argument would be, conserve ammo, please.
Yeah.
We need as much Mark 19 as possible.
Just right, you hear those explosions, those are Mark 19 grenades that missed the tower. There.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yes, like, he got fucked hard, but like, fuck, man.
A 50 cal could have done, man.
Like, if that tower dropped, like, the fuck are we supposed
Yeah.
to do? Like, we come to the debrief and
Yeah,
Schmitz-
powers.
Okay, so...
Have a quick look at the tassel above SP Crusader. 215.
Yeah, looking at the castle.
Took a wrong turn here. I'm gonna go down another road.
I can't see there's a chain away.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it with thermal, see if you see anything.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to tell
Lost it
Tyler
somewhere.
about the IEDs we've encountered?
They'll be fine. If they haven't, they'll know.
Probably faced IEDs already.
Yeah.
We knew there were gonna be IEDs anyways. Not
Yeah.
like let's be honest.
Mako 1 stopping.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie,
Right,
that
pull off
shot
to the
was
side now. Yeah, just here.
Mako 2 stop.
Right. Hard dismount, right within your searches.
That's not me.
Yep, stop. Rotate up security along the doorway.
We're here to search this facility for explosives and other things.
This is a humanitarian facility. We haven't had any issues.
I understand that, but
Target might be taking contact.
Did that guy just die? Oh, no, he's fine.
Yeah,
Safe. He does that all the time.
committed
Sammy, we don't talk about him.
cool. If you can get all your workers and have them come out here and line up.
You want them all to come out here?
Yep. Come on outside and line up in the courtyard.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take it. We'll watch outside the
Mako 2 is gonna
gateway.
begin securing the exterior of the compound.
So copy 2.
I'll put him back there.
Okay.
Hey, firm, we are at IDAP Site 2 conducting search time now.
Does Mako 2 have permission to enter civilian buildings?
A firm.
Roger that. Mako 1 just talked to what seemed like the foreman and asked him to gather all of his people in the courtyard outside. If Mako 2 wants to start searching them, we're gonna go inside the building.
What?
Mako 1, we just got a hit on something inside the building.
H2 will
It's
search
explosive
them.
inside the building.
Solid copy 1, watch yourself. Conduct DOD if you can.
Yeah, if we can get a perimeter of at least the size of this facility, if you can try to get the civilians to move outside.
Solid copy. Sir, I'm gonna have to take you prisoner so I can, well, cuff you so I can move you to a safe location.
You want me
Yep.
to get all of them?
Yeah, start moving them over here. Just, we'll move them towards this building. And again, sir, this is just for your own safety.
Are we keeping them outside lane, or are we putting them inside the building?
Well, we'll leave them outside just because if, well, put some inside, but at least put them, like, in cover. Yeah, I don't know if I've got enough, like, zip ties for this.
Always the last things, you think to get.
Yeah. As well, while you're doing it, just give them a quick pat down.
Oh shit, yes. Oh fuck me. Hold on, I'm gonna search the
1-6,
guys in here.
interrogative. Do you want us to attempt to disable the explosives, or detonate the explosives, or leave them?
Disable if it's safe to do so. If not, leave it until the rest of the site has been searched.
Copy.
Mako actual, we found a random single individual civilian outside of the fence. Do you want us to take any course of action?
Yep, these guys are clean.
Search them if they don't have any weapons or that. Whip them though.
Ooh, yeah, that gunfire from the side.
Roger that.
Am I out of zip ties?
I'm out of zip ties.
Did I only have 2 zip ties? I was
I
sure.
only bring 2 zip ties. I mean,
I was sure I bought 4.
Do you wanna ask them for a little bit more zip ties?
No, we'll just uncuff these ties and hope they don't run away.
Free prisoner.
Yeah.
They don't take all the bloody zip ties though.
Alright, fucking zip.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
1-6, me and
I can't need zip tie this guy.
building and attempt to disable.
Because I think you keep the zip tie. Yeah, because you break the zip ties, Lane.
I thought you got them
It's
bad.
It's not a reusable thing, is
Okay.
it?
I thought you got them bad.
No, it's not.
Okay, damn.
Well.
So it was the outside
Just
secure?
finished our immediate external search.
Cool.
Hey, so
Don't suppose
do you
any
guys
of you guys have any spare?
No, it's fine. Those people should be fine. We're behind the wall.
Who asked for zip ties?
No, it's fine. Just take up security. Like, post yourself up in that building. Just keep an eye out. Make sure you don't.
Roger.
And we'll it.
I think a good one would be like right over there.
We could just pop up in
This
that
one?
building.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Or we could do the one right next to our fucking dick.
Right, I'm jumping on the drone, seeing what I can see quickly. And a sweep.
Copy. I'm currently chilling with Mako 1.
Disable it now.
So drop here 1.
You guys, Mako 2 is moving our Vic.
Disregarding that. Chill with Mako 2.
Metal 2, I need you moving to the west side of the compound to an armed individual and IDAP deer.
Copy.
1 times appears to be with an AK.
Tiger's in contact at Site 3.
I can hear the gunfire.
1-6. I'm not able to disable this mine for some reason, and it just into orange smoke.
So, copy.
It does say training on the side of it.
We might be fine then. To be advised, that individual has just vanished.
Mako 2 copies. Would you like us to stay in this area for a moment?
A firm, take up security around there, watching towards the west.
Mako 2 copies. We'll take up security here.
Yeah. I didn't feel what happened there was Smith put him down and then I saw him right away. And then he went, wait a minute.
You're not supposed to see all these guys. This is Zeus copying shit.
Yeah. It's a problem for Juicies if people have like personal wavings at this whatever. 2, requesting set whip.
That's not us taking contact.
1, set whip.
Echo 1 taking contact from first floor.
First floor.
Inside the building?
Yeah. Watch for windows. We'll just hold this entrance way. 1, be advised, H2's got the entrance to the compound clear, covered. You're clear to search the building.
User joined your channel.
What?
O'Neill's dead?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just need to go in there, like, and check it out.
1, what's the situation?
O'Neill is dead. It's Kane taking the lead.
So copy. Yeah, do it. We'll see what the situation is.
Roger.
Cool.
Kane is making 5, be advised. I'm moving towards your position time
Cool.
here.
Yeah, I've got a decent position on the windows here.
Right? Yeah, I did too, but I don't know if I don't like the feeling of it.
Yeah.
Also, they're doing a cat. I think I heard something about a cat strike on IDAP Site 1 or something like that, or TPR 1 or something.
Okay. I'll probably TRP 1.
Right.
Metal 2, if your area is clear, pull back towards the entrance of Site 2.
Negative 2 copies. We found one time suspicious individual laying in a ditch just like west, about 50 meters of the compound.
Solid copy, if it's safe to do so, approach and search. Again, if they don't have anything on them, pull back. One in with clear.
Wait on. That's an A firm, unsecure.
Solid copy. This is sets, be advised, building secure, contact eliminated. Oh, yeah.
Echo, be advised, we found a wireless earpiece on the civilian outside of the compound.
Yeah, be advised, most of these civilians have them. They're all hipsters with their Bluetooth headphones. Over.
Negative 2 copies, fair enough.
A fucking earpiece. Oh my god, he's so scary.
Well, to be fair, it's wireless communication, so they could be talking with someone. Right.
Lane, yeah, the building's secure, Maker 1's there, advise.
Negative 2 has found another individual outside the compound just southwest of it. He's got a backpack on, we're searching him now.
So copy 2. Yeah, continue searching the building. Conduct SSE on it, see if you can find anything, and make sure there's no explosives in it. Right, powers, hold here for now. Radio me if anything's going on. I'm just going to quickly one over that way, see if my mine detector beeps.
Gotcha. You sure you don't want me to come with in case something bad happens?
We're inside the walls. We've searched it. We've evacuated off people apart from that one gunman. So.
Alright.
I think we might need to do EOD on that. So I might have to go in there to do that.
Right on. I mean, yeah.
Technically, if I go down, one you can take over. If you go down, someone has to pick up your backpack.
Tripped wire here on the first.
Oh my.
Wait on. On the first floor, we need an EOD tech over it time now.
So copy, I'm in with.
Copy.
Right, yeah. 2, double time that search and pulling back to the gateway. We're needing additional security here.
Negative copies, we're moving now.
I am on my way in.
Hey, Lang, you
might want to expedite whatever you guys are doing because I have a bad feeling about something about to go down for new tasking.
Yep.
Alright, you can come down, mate. Good guys, Mako 2 is pulling up to the entrance now.
I'm coming up stairs from the ground. I'm just taking my time to make sure we haven't got any additional.
Right, yeah, so the tripwires in the room on the right here. Yeah.
It seems to be the only office space that's populated with any potential information.
Drop it, I see it. Right, clear the building.
Yeah, come on, go, let's go.
Mako 1 clear building.
Yeah, so clear the building, get out of the compound.
Be advised, Mako 1's clearing the building. Lane's going to attempt to defuse the explosive inside.
Mako 1, clear compound. Go outside.
Make sure you clear the building, guys. Full security while clear of it.
1-6, compound's clear.
Copy, conducting EOD. I'm currently blitzing through the wall to defuse it.
From your channel.
Tripwire defused.
User joined your channel.
Tripwire defused, site's clear. Oh.
Did I miss anything?
Fancy Smith Dodd. He don't eat a bookcase that was bought in me.
Oh, fair. So is there anything in here?
Well, there's this.
Oh, hello.
No, have a look in that.
Holy mother of moly.
If it's a set to all elements, be advised we have found demolition charges on site.
I can carry it.
We're attempting to, we're confiscating the contraband. Time now. Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
We can probably load it into our vehicle.
Yep.
User left your channel.
Come on.
So, don't try that now.
There we are. Tell you what, 1 second. Perfectly good
Oh,
anti-tank weapon there.
yeah, I was.
Pick up.
Do you have anything else on him?
Yeah, his dog tags have been taken.
Cool. One, how's the rest of the site looking?
We'll continue to conduct this thing.
Right, I'll put it in our rep.
We'll continue to conduct. We'll take up security.
Yeah. Yeah, then your towers, us and 2 will watch the outside for you. But just make sure you search the vehicles and that.
Yep, yeah. Alright, Mako 1, search will do.
Hey, Lane, do you want me to set up a content for the thingy things?
For the what's it, sorry?
I can set up a content for the explosives.
No, we'll hold on to it for now.
To make a Romeo?
And we might be able to use them.
Our status at Site 2, we're not taking any contact now, we're getting ready to head out now.
But we're still finishing our sweep.
We're still finishing our sweep.
Just checking ISR. How's Tyler looking?
They're finishing up at Site 3 where we're trying to link. Are we gonna link at that USMC where previously marked Lang?
Yeah, we'll just rendezvous there. It'll probably be easier to.
Or what do you want? Like mark it as like RP?
Yeah.
Something or?
Yeah, mark it as an RP.
All right, I'm gonna mark it as RP Sunflower.
Cool.
Tiger Romeo, this is Mako Romeo, marked at RP Sunflower at grid ref 021049.
It's been a while since I've done. Wait a minute! I've done EOD. Does this mean I did the badge? Or do you need to do? Or do you only do the first one after like doing like 5? Or is that the advanced one?
I'm feeling happy today. RP Sunflower.
Yeah. The only reason it's like we ended up being flowers for MSRs and that was originally like the Swan points and that, or what is it? Well, Allied operations in North Africa, and like one of them was like tulip and like snowdrop and that. So I went, we'll just do flowers, because I ran out of like flower themed operations.
Right.
We clear?
Did you
Right, Lane, I've set up our route out of it towards our peace and plow.
All clear.
Drop it.
Oh,
That's fine.
fucking Jesus, I heard the beep.
It's not good when we are like we know there's IEDs and that the beeping. But yeah, so right, all elements mount back up. We're going to be heading to RPE Sunflower at the bridge. Over. Well, I see.
I get 2 copies.
Cool.
Right, Mako, 1 man up.
User was moved out of your channel.
Hey, Pals, did you call in that we secured like 20 kilograms of explosives?
Hold on, I can't. Radio takes priority, that's how I have it set. Long range.
He's probably getting a long range message, so he couldn't hear you. That's what he's saying.
Can you talk to me in person what you need, BB?
Yeah, I was saying, can you call in that we secured 20 kilograms worth of TNT?
What's up?
We secured 20 kilos.
Kilograms of TNT.
Right on.
Mato 1, take the convoy out.
I'll call it in once they shut the fuck up.
We did on tough everyone. Yeah.
Riptide 6, this is Mako Romeo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
G2 IEDs, convoy speed 30.
Yeah.
What, acquired? Is that the right word?
Yeah. Acquired or confiscated? Secured?
Tactically reacquired?
We planted a flag in it?
Tactically reclaimed.
Yeah.
Mako 1 turn left. Pick 1 turn left, sorry. Pick 1 turn right. Last Vic turn left.
See, this is good convoy operations. Even though we didn't follow the route, we managed. We adjusted it
Last
fine.
Vic turn right.
Basically, it's literally like, oh my god, look at that! Oh my god, this placement. This terrain.
Yeah, it's a pain to fight over, but it's actually really nice to fight in. If you get me, because you actually have to like watch your high angles.
First big turn in left.
Yeah.
Last big turn left.
Yeah. So what actually happened? Did Tane tell you what happened with the gunmen?
Yeah, no, they were pushing the stairs and they all just got gunned down.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it happens in close quarters.
It does, but it was probably just the Ando, like it was probably like the Ando, a full auto burst from the AK. It probably just caught him in the face.
Yeah. No matter how careful you are, there's gonna be times where
Yeah.
you're just gonna get shot. It's just the nature of
CQB.
mounts.
Yeah. Yeah, another thing I like about this area is there's so many good positions to spawn point as well.
Mako Romeo copies all Tiger Romeo.
Like even like this warehouse compound here, this is actually quite a good position to spawn point.
This looks wicked. It's like a lumberyard, isn't it?
Yeah.
First big turn right.
Because as much as the walls are thin, you just haul up inside it with like your vehicles.
Last big turn right.
But let's make sure we're watching the rooftops as well here.
First big turn right.
That ambush territory.
Yeah.
Last big turn right.
Yeah, Stone needs to sort out his mic. I had to ask him several times, but he was so damn quiet.
Yeah.
Even him turned up, he's
Stern.
so quiet.
Sturm?
Yeah.
I can't hear. I had to ask Kanan then, because I was like, I can't hear you, Stone.
First thing turning left.
And as much as, like, yeah, I don't want to fight in towns, part of me wants to fight in Vedora to our right.
Last bit turn left.
How nice does that look, that town to fight in?
What, the one behind us?
Yeah.
The roundabout?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Yeah, don't know if you heard, by the way, Tiger's on their way as well now.
Cool.
Sunflower. Make sure you call in powers once Dark Mako's arrived at Sunflower and we're holding.
User joined your channel.
First thing turning off. Holding contact convoy.
Do we want to get like a vehicle up front on the road looking down?
Yeah.
Where did you want us to pull up to, Lang?
Actually up on the edge of the trees. So you're looking down onto the river.
First thing, moving forward.
Bit too full then. Right, we'll just move up. We'll let it. Not too long. Yeah, we'll put.
First thing, taking up position.
Copy that. We'll soft dismount here. Now that we're at with the Marines.
What I'll do is I'll turn this bastard around.
Yeah. Right, call it in.
Oh, that sounds good.
Call it in. Call when in.
That we're at the RP.
Tiger Romeo, we've arrived at RP Sunflower.
All Maker Elements, Maker 5, start digging in, setting up defense positions.
Send it with
Soft dismount.
Send it Wildcat.
Sure, I said soft dismount. One infantry jump out and just help me with this trench. Since there's only 3 of us.
I am out, buddy.
Oh, are you?
I was administrating the troops from the front.
So help me do this trench. We'll put our MWAP in it.
Can I assist with this?
Have you have an entrenching tool? Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know you could assist.
Yeah.
Entrenching here.
A firm will do hold for Tider, and I just want us stir in just in case anything happens.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on, I need to extend.
And especially if.
Watch down the road, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to extend my whip.
I'm assuming that if they've told in close air support, it means they saw something at 1. So what's going on at 1, Powers?
I think so.
Nothing's going on at 1, I don't think.
And why was there explosions?
Fuck if I know.
Do we have to ask you to put yourself on speaker so we can like hear everything?
Yeah. Right. Or contact Wildcat, and if they're not currently engaged with assisting Tide, or see if we can do a sweep of 1 since we heard explosions.
Gotcha, hold on. You want ISR over
1, yeah.
IDEP site 1?
Yeah. And to say we've heard explosions, so we want eyes.
Affirm. Wildcat, this is Maker Romeo. Can you do ISR over IDEP Site 1? We heard a couple of explosions coming from that area.
I'm just quickly ones for leaving as well.
Move out of the way.
Yep. Powers, what's it?
They said they've been watching IDEP Site 1 and didn't see any explosions or anything like that.
Oh, we heard it, so. But no, it's fine.
Do you still want the ISR report?
Nah, if they've been watching and haven't seen anything, fine. Like.
No need for an ISR report, Wildcat. Make a Romeo out.
Retard it. I'm just sending the wave and over that way.
So there's possible sightings and possible thermal signatures at the hospital to the north.
Okay.
So what is it? Question mark and mark it as yellow.
Yeah, unknowns.
Oh my god, what's going on?
What
What's
is it?
going on?
What?
I can see them putting markers at IDAP Site 2. I think they've got themselves lost or something. And they keep putting markers, because I think they were following our markers at first, towards the IDAP Site 2.
Okay.
And now they're following our routes towards Sunflower. There we are, they're moving now. They're going like there. You can see them on the map.
Yeah. Okay, I've got eyes on IDAP Site 1. What is that? Sets.
Lang,
Right.
you can move that drone over to that hospital
I'm
over
going
there.
to.
Alright.
Is it? Where is it? Where's the hospital?
At grid rev
I need.
010059.
What is that? 010059?
Yeah. And there was some ghost thermal signatures, is what he was saying. What Wildcat was saying.
I've got a thermal signature in the building, like at the foot of the building, and 090059, opposite side of the wall from the hospital.
Is he armed or?
I just got the. I'm dropping my altitude, and increasing my radius to try and get a better view. This is why I like the wave into zero. Actually, it's so good for ISR. Oh, is that?
Right, friendlies are about 40 seconds out.
Copy.
All stations on there, let's make it 5, be advised, Tiger's about 30 seconds out.
I say disregard it. Just looks like something's weird with this signature. Don't know. Right, yeah. Got eyes on a vehicle at the hospital. It's an IDAP vehicle.
Alright.
Wait, why would IDAP have a vehicle at the hospital if they've got a which is what essentially their triage centre further south?
Do you want me to call it up?
Well, Tyler almost here. I've got a bad feeling about that. But I didn't actually see any thermal signatures.
There's an IDAP truck leaving
That-
IDAP Site 1 that could be coming to our position.
Copy that. This is sexual element. Be advised, Wildcat has reported an IDAP truck leaving Site 1, possibly heading our way. So watch yourself.
I did not just say make a Romeo twice.
Are we letting Tiger lead?
Right, yeah, I've got thermal signatures in the hospital.
Alright.
Yeah, hold for now. Be advised, yeah, that IDAP truck was last seen with ISR heading our way.
A from Wildcat, make a Romeo copies all.
What is it?
We got a 100% confirmation of a vehicle coming straight towards us on the land bridge. IDAP.
Got a vehicle coming in from the northwest.
Firm, Metal 1, pull your vehicle into the road. Stop its advance.
Lane Shelton's looking for it.
I'm over here, we're currently stopping an IDAP truck. Oh, wait! Oh!
That's a possible suicide truck that just hit the compound.
Yeah.
Just hit the southward of the northwest.
One set whip.
Kane's fucking down.
No, that was
not.
Durant.
He's alive.
Metal 2, pull back.
Make 2 copies, we're pulling back.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Need a sort on me, chains down. Don't. You get him.
Hey, coming up, we'll get coming.
Yep.
Somebody's trying to put on his torso.
So I've got his
I got
torso.
you. Oh fuck! I'll put tourniquet. I'll get the torso.
Alright, Powers, you get.
Make it 2, sending our
torso
corpsman your way.
limb, you get the limbs. I'll take his head.
Cool.
Hey, do you need an additional?
Yes.
He's done.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
Holy shit!
yeah. It was doing tribal start with getting us to do different stuff though. I was yeah, take his dads.
Godspeed, soldier.
Yeah. There's just genuinely nothing we could have done there.
Alright, should we absorb ourselves into Mako 2?
Yeah.
Alright. Strand, we are switching over to Mako 2. We are gonna
So
change.
I'm pulling back now.
What's the plan, mate?
Well, don't see we're tired. Wait, where's Sap? Where's Setwin?
Man, Mako 1's not having a good day.
No, we're not.
Hey, Sam, where about you, bud?
Right here, man.
Sam's here. Where's Setwin?
Oh,
one yen.
Sorry.
You're bleeding, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walked into each other.
We've got
Hey, Lane.
2 armed individuals crossing the dirt airstrip, going towards possible thermals at the hospital.
Copy.
Solid copy. Yeah, what is it, Setwin?
Like, I pushed one of my Vicks up there to the crest of the hill to get better line of sight.
Cool.
What? I'm bleeding.
So your rear's covered.
Cool. Yeah, that's this vehicle just whammed us. That's right.
Yeah, I saw.
To be fair,
Unfortunate.
at this, as much as it was unfortunate, it stopped it detonating in the middle of us by pulling the vehicle out in front of it.
I mean, I think the
Mako, do you want the remembrance of Mako 1, Sturm, and Durant to attach to Mako 2?
Fair.
Solid copy.
But yeah, so
What happened to how did Kane die?
suicide vehicle. But yeah, so we've got possible thermals in the hospital to the north of the IDAP site. We had armed contacts moving that way, so I'm suggesting instead of us Mako moving to provide security for you, we move to secure the hospital to start with.
Get the fuck out of the road. So
Because
Mako's gonna push all the way through, and that's the possible thermals
Yeah.
010059.
We're gonna move off SR Daffodil, cross the What we need to go now. If I've been probably setting up the hospital. Wait, no, is that behind us? No, that's behind us. Right. Yeah, no, you still hit the IDAP site.
On us from the
Right,
south.
we're getting contact to rear apparently.
All Mako elements, mount up in your vehicles.
Yeah. Metal 2, change of plan. We're going to push straight across the airfield and head for the hospital.
Alright, I'm in the whip.
Wet Tiger know that we're ready to move. Well, that we are moving.
Tiger Romeo,
Right.
this is Mega Romeo.
Metal 2 fall behind H2. We're taking point 1 in with the 50.
Moving out time now to the hospital.
Powers were on
To the
point.
hospital, right?
Yeah. So, down front, Powers.
Gun front.
Gun front. Rotating.
Just to, I don't want the Mark 19 on point. That's not a good plan.
Fucking bleeding still.
Are you? I'll get you.
Yeah, it's only a minor graze or whatever it was.
Cross tissue. You'll be fine.
The Jamaican ones really not having a good day, are they?
No, they're
I'm
not.
so mad at those IDAP fuckers, man.
Well, it's not IDAP, it's MIL.
They're using IDAPs.
They've infiltrated
That's
IDAP.
illegal, though.
Yes.
Well, they're a terrorist organisation. I don't think they care.
Oh. Fuck.
Are we taking a right and pulling onto the
Yeah,
airfield and
we're crossing the
charging
we're
towards
crossing the airfield.
Copy that.
Yeah. Tiger still does security yet. Oh, that was a done shot.
Yeah, it was. My Duke's on that. I've got a Duke all of a sudden.
Oh, we've got a Duke now. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't know why I wasn't sure before, but we have a Duke now.
Do you know what it means? We can't remote detonate on us. Yeah, so we're heading straight here.
Oh, fucking sus.
Yeah.
And then we'll charge from across the runway towards the hotel. Or do you want
an
to hold
URA
the
charge
ATC?
and
No, we're pushing across because we saw thermals moving towards the hospital, and I'm afraid that we're going to try and shoot up the hospital.
There's the hospital.
Yeah, we'll park outside the car park and move in on foot. So I didn't, just in case there's any bombs.
You want to just breach in there and fucking go balls deeper?
Yeah, here. Right, we're holding here. Hard dismount. Oh, contacts! Take cover!
Oh, shooter in the building!
Yeah, down the dot. Power's on the dot. Oh, never mind, Wanny's on it. Let Tider know that we've got shooters in. We've got an active shooter in the hospital. Where is he?
Ground floor, ground floor. I'm absolutely fucked.
Drop it. Drop it. Where are you engaging?
Ground floor on the left of the reception.
I've got eyes on a hostage. 622, be advised, I've got eyes on a hostage inside the hospital.
We can sweep around in there. There's an entrance.
I'm dismounted. I need to shoot myself.
Yeah.
Lang, there's an entrance on the side where the staircase is. We can sweep in from
Yeah.
there.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
That was a large one.
2, what's your set whip?
Here,
2 is all green.
for you.
Solid copy. Push into the hospital. You've got an entry point on the west, which may be more secure. We've got you covered. Why never Did I hear Tider?
The cars and speakers.
No, I thought I heard him on voice. In fact.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. Where was that detonation?
In the hospital. In the hospital.
Sounds of it.
2, pull back. Do not enter.
We got one down. Turns down.
One down. Where?
Well,
Get in the Vic.
no, we step behind it. Kill Tider. We've got multiple explosives inside the hospital with multiple detonations.
Mega 2's pulling back.
So drop it.
Mega 2 has 2 times.
Gunman, north, getting in the plot. He's down. So we copy to pull back and we can get the medical.
Oh fuck!
Christ.
Mega 2 has 1K.
Roger, sit rep on the second.
Second is down, not dead yet. We need a
Okay.
medic over here now.
Behind the counter. He's down.
We are troops in contact.
Yep. Solid copy 2.
Mako actual, are we authorized to use the Mark 19 on the hospital?
Negative.
Copy that.
Fuck, I'm bleeding out again.
I'll bandage you.
Yes,
Can-
bud.
Come on, I'm patting you. I'm sorry.
Is there a cure if we can get over it?
Powers, contact Whiptide, see if we can get that Marine squad holding at the river, if they can push to us.
You want the...
So
okay.
we're troops in contact, we've taken
Hey,
what, like...
Riptide 6?
Yeah, we've got an entire element TIA. So,
Can we get a USMC squad to push from the land bridge up to the hospital?
yeah, we're
Okay, actually, do
troops
you
in
want us to body
contact.
tag these bodies or just tag them?
Just tag him. Troops in contact, we've got an entire element killed in action. Powers.
Damocles is gonna get with Lumberjack to see if we can push that Marine squad up to the hospital for the QRF.
Tell them I want it here yesterday. We are troops in heavy contact.
Not over there.
Christ. Well, this was a fun firefight at a hospital.
I never would have thought,
Yeah.
like...
Right, apart from those two TIAs, what's your set whip?
We're getting a QRF, Lang. We're getting
Cool.
a QRF.
All others who are not K are green at this time.
Sorry, Toppy. Be advised too, we've got a Marine squad inbound as a QRF. Once they arrive, they'll provide security for us and we'll try and make entry into the hospital.
Copy that.
Well.
Hey, Manning, you remember? Hey, can you treat me? 'Cause I'm fucked up.
Powers, what's Tider status?
Yeah, they're just asking me for our sit rep.
That's a hospital.
We've taken heavy contact from the hospital and heavy casualties. We're currently standing by to get support from a Marine squad to push in and clear the rest of this hospital.
Cheers, bud.
Tiger Romeo, this is Mako Romeo. What is your sit rep over? I have not shot a single one.
I forgot I had this in my backpack. I had a tripwire mine.
Sweeping the IDEPs out now, they're not taking any shit.
Cool. Once they tell you they're done, and if
I
we're
could
still...
just spotted a rifleman behind the counter with a doctor as a hostage.
So a Toppy too.
Yeah, he just went up.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was an S-Vest.
Looks like all hostages are KA.
Be advised, yeah, confirmed that it appeared to have been an S-Vest detonation. Over.
I get 2 copies.
No, Powers. If one, it's a hospital, so we couldn't open up like heavy fire onto it, because that's a war crime. And 2.
Oh, did I commit a war crime?
No, you were engaged in a hostile in it, but we couldn't open up with like the Mark 19 or that, and we had an unknown number of IEDs inside, and we took heavy contact, so we couldn't make entry. So, as much, and at the end of the day, Raider lives, like protected, like if we had pushed in and that was an
Negative actual. What's the ETA on the QRF?
wait 1, ETA on that QRF.
Riptide 6, this is Mako Romeo, ETA on the QRF, over.
Onion. Pretfin, are you able to access this terminal? Like to look at it?
Riptide 6, this is Mako Romeo.
Because they updated it slightly. Can you access the camera feed?
Probably didn't have others pick it up.
Yeah.
No, I don't have the option why.
I was just wondering to retain some of the settings about it. But
60 what? Oh, 60 seconds.
Yeah,
There
that's
they
good.
fucking are.
Okay.
I see them on the map coming closer.
to be advised, 60 seconds out.
Negative copies.
You arrive in 60 seconds.
Hey, Lane.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm not.
Say we push around the rocks over there, get up to the hospital there, and then push down.
Yeah.
Rather than push across the car park.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do we want to do it proper SWAT? Right? Would it someone in the vehicle roll in the vehicle and we use it as cover?
I think we got the people for that.
We'll just...
Tiger's apparently going to be pushing to our location.
Copy.
Oh,
Cool.
they got it secured. Fuck.
Yeah, they probably don't have anything, but... Right, to be advised, Tiger are also pushing to our location. Whichever arrives first we'll use for security while we move in.
I'm gonna push the left side on there.
These Marines, man, I swear.
Yeah, be advised, we're going to 7 northbound. We're going to make entry in the north and sweep down around that way. If you encountered IEDs to the west.
Should I push?
Negative copies. You want us to shift north with you?
A-firm.
Copy that.
Okay. Everyone get in the vehicle, but it's 50 north.
Do you want me to push up to Langan?
Hold for now.
Send it to Mega Romeo.
Around you. Move with me.
Mega Romeo copies all. 3 times JOTV's coming in from Tiger.
Mega 2 is moving their Vic north.
Copy 2.
I'm fairly sure. That door does open, yeah.
Yeah. Give it 1 second. I'm dropping the GCS outside. Ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Clear.
Clear.
We're done with an eye drop.
2 to 5, be advised, we've reached the garage on the northern side of the hospital.
Negative copies. You want us to hold out here for security?
Come through.
That's Nathan.
Oh Christ.
God, there's so many bodies.
Yeah, he had an S vest on.
2 here, we got a corpse by the northwest corner.
I'm gonna go and check to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Going with you? Oh wait.
Friendly's north, friendly's north.
Friendly's in. Friendly's interior, friendly's interior.
We can only get on the fucking balconies.
Oh yeah, you can. 3 friendlies exit.
Nope. Two, this is 6, be advised we're ascending to the roof time now.
Don't believe you can open these doors.
Mega 2 copies.
No, you can't, it's only the ground floor and the roof.
Looks over here, man. You're so rubbish.
These aren't openable. Up. I think there's friendlies up there.
Friendly's coming up, friendly's coming up. Let's see any friendlies.
Friendly's on the roof, friendly's on the roof.
Tiger Romeo, this is Mako Romeo. Be advised, there are friendlies on the roof of the hospital.
Dead end.
Clear.
Was the
Friendly around the corner.
Corner.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. There's a set hospital trier.
Copy that.
Lanyon, you can't eat it down from there.
Really? Oh, true.
You can get down there, but it takes you onto that little outer balcony.
Oh,
yeah. There is a set, be advised, and on the interior found 6 times killed hostages and at least 4 times gunmen.
I go down the stairs the fastest.
Well, think about this, Powers. Just because we cleared it once doesn't mean it's not clear.
Yeah.
Clear again.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so Powers, send it to Tiger on Whiptide that the hospital is 3 and we've got 8 times hostages dead.
Tiger Romeo, this is Mega Romeo. We've cleared the hospital and there are 8 times KIA hostages.
So, heading out. Let's pull back to the vets.
Dude, this looks like all the fucking...
Yeah, let's pull back to the vehicle.
Oh, this guy has a radio on him.
Does he?
Yo, Lang, this guy has a radio on him.
Let's take it.
He's got a fat act.
Yeah, I've taken it.
Did you take it? Danny Harris.
Let's move.
Very American name.
For a fucking terrorist.
Yeah, and then we had,
Yeah, to hold security for now. I'll advise when we have new orders.
He just went up and killed like 6 hostages.
I get 2 copies, we're holding security.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get
Yeah.
from Battalion.
Yeah. And that time with the SVS, I was sure we had downed him because we hit him with a 50 cal and I domed him with a 5.56. But
I mean, Site 3 was all clear. The guy that ran it said that he sent, like, he had 2 IDEP drivers that left. One was coming over here to gather supplies from the hospital, and the other one was heading to Villa Flora. And that was a little bit before we arrived. They took off, so we're assuming that that was one that was supposed to be resupplying that had a bomb in it.
I hear it.
And,
No way,
that?
it's enemy.
Not friendly or?
That's a little bird. What have we got in the air powers?
I thought we had an Apache in the
Mako 2 to Mako Actual, is that a friendly little bird?
Unknown.
DSF.
Powers!
That's not ours. Not ours, not ours, not ours.
That's not ours?
Not ours. Enemy.
Cover me. Yep, I'm jumping on the. You jumping on it?
Guns, we're gonna see if we can neutralize it.
Yeah, Mick on this guy's an A-firm, that is hostile. Wildcat's attempting to neutralize the time now.
Wildcat's gonna see if they can fuck it up. Yeah, just have it facing like southeast.
Actually, I was like, when did we have a little bird?
I'm like, I know.
Lumberjack, this is Wildcat 1-6, message over.
Can you turn the speakers off, Lanyon?
Well, I only turned them on because you weren't giving us all the info we needed.
Yeah, Powers. You know, generally, as RTO, you have to be. If you hear something on it, you have to be telling us. Like, even if you don't think it's important. Like, we're not expecting word for word, but it's like, oh, Tiger's doing this, or Tiger's just so we know what the other team's doing.
What's the plan line?
We're waiting for updated orders from Whiptight, who are trying to get from One Bird's Act.
Copy.
But no, who expected this mission to go the way of an active shooter inside a hospital? Did you like that part? Just. So what was it? Were you just approaching there and did you just like get IED beeps? 1, 2. Oh.
I think it might be a BSF bird.
I need to try to restart my team speed.
Okay.
Hello? There we go. Sorry, my microphone did a bit weird T4 thing. No, part I was saying, did you like that little comment about the active shooter?
Mako 5, mount up on your victors, we're RTB.
Yeah. Cool.
We're RTB line.
Copy. Or just making our own way back to base? I assume so.
Believe so.
Yeah.
We can't leave a friggin' JLTV out here. Do you want me to go and get the other one?
It'll be fine. Because we've got that Marine squad there, will cover it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
It's only 4:30.
Yeah, it's been an hour and a half almost. But yeah. Pull us around.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I have a feeling that we might go to the fucking BSF HQ and kick
We'll
down some
see.
fucking doors. Because we haven't gone
Yeah.
there, right?
No, we haven't. Right, Vector, if you're mounted up, form up behind us. We'll be pointed southbound, ready to roll out. So, Lanyon, just pull us around.
Hey Link,
Alright. Oh, you're not?
Riptide 6 says if we're all mounted up, we're clear to move out.
Cool, do it. We're taking point.
I'll draw like a really rough fucking
Yeah.
way home. I can't be arsed with the bullshit.
No.
Well,
Pretty much, yeah, just pretty much follow that red line, got Lanyon's going. So, yeah. Oh, hold here for a moment.
Hold here?
Yeah, we'll just do let Vector catch up. And keep going.
We are leaving a Vic behind. Mako actual. There's no one else to drive it.
A-firm, the Marine detachment can recover it.
Copy that.
It's so fucking hard to drive in here.
Do you want me to drive?
Nah, it's all good.
Okay. Remember to, we'll sit, slow down. It might be half a problem. Set convoy speed to like 60 or something.
a bit too fast, but no wonder it's hard to drive. Anything's hard to drive when you're that fast.
That was gunfire.
Don't know. I see the other guy.
Yeah. Might be tighter. Oh, there's keep rolling.
Clear in front.
If we haven't said anything.
Send it to Mako Romeo. Riptide 6, send it to Mako Romeo, over. What the fuck do you mean I'm
Sure. Hang on, are you using your... Hang on, I'll use the vehicle net. Riptide actual, this is Mako 5, send message, over.
I can hear him clear as fucking day.
Yeah. It might just be your transceiver's not strong for pushing. Just to tell you.
Use the vehicle one.
Yeah. Yeah,
we
that's
have
it.
the same backpack.
But it might be different terrain, which affects things differently. Like an outgoing signal will have different reflection off the ground than an inbound signal. What are they saying, Lanyon?
There's reason to believe that the IDAP site just got attacked.
Okay.
Riptide 6, this is Mako 5. Message over.
Can you not fucking hear any of them?
You can't hear us.
But no, Powers, this is as well what I mean. It's like, you knew that they believed the IDAP site had been attacked. I've got absolutely no idea of that, so you need to tell me.
I can barely hear you, man.
Riptide 6,
Powers.
You were calling
for
Mako
So,
Romeo.
if
Currently
you
relaying
hear
for
something
him.
like that,
Copy, over.
you need to tell me, because I had absolutely no idea any of that was going on. And that's the type of stuff I need to know as the team leader.
Disregard a call for comm static.
What do you mean? I told you right as soon as I knew that it was being attacked.
Well, okay, I believe there was more of a delay, but pretty much as soon as stuff like that comes through, you need to tell me. Yeah.
Alright. I mean,
No,
I did.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, just so you know, because it's the same.
I like having things on speaker, but apparently not everyone likes it.
No, I didn't either.
Like, if it's really hurtful in your ears, what you do is you turn down the volume to like 40 on the speakers, and it's perfect fine.
Yeah. But no, as well, even if it's like it's tied or something, saying something, I need to know as well. Not exact details, but just like.
I didn't realise how fucking.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, it's secured by friendlies.
Remember you can shift. Remember you can like shift speed it as well if we're struggling.
Mako 2 to Mako actual. Is that friendly air in the air?
Where about? Over?
Direction about north.
Can you get eyes on it so I can ask Wildcat?
I don't see
If it's an Apache, no. Well, if it's an Apache, yes. If it's not, no.
Copy.
I don't see anything out there. So
Yeah, this is 6. I don't have any eyes on that air asset. I don't have any audio either.
Disregard last. It's just 3 JLTVs the Marines are driving.
Copy.
Left here.
Yeah.
This gives me a
User
fucking
disconnected from your channel.
owner from my Uber simulator vibes.
User joined your channel.
Helicopter audio.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I do.
It didn't.
That's ours.
Is it?
Patrick.
Yeah. It just sounded really light for an Apache for some reason.
Make fast off call signs, be advised, that's a friendly helo, second friendly helo rounds.
On the road again. Oh, I just can't
Don't
wait
you
to
start.
the road again.
Don't you start.
Gonna be fucking British.
You're on a thin leash, buddy.
Thin leash on the road.
I can't believe you just did that thing after NJPU. You're not fucking fairy, are you?
A fairy?
A furry.
A furry? No, God no. Fuck no.
Oh.
I mean, what would it matter if I did anyways? If I was anyways?
I'll have to disown you.
That just means Lanya would have someone to talk to.
Is that some sort of sick joke?
Yeah. Left here.
I like our alternate route. I think there was a bit of a change of scenery.
Yeah.
Did you literally take the scenic route?
No, I mean...
We were probably about
yeah,
6.5
I know.
dozen.
But then I didn't realise that it goes up a mountain, because I wasn't really looking at the friggin'... yeah, the friggin' elevation and shit.
Not using
zoomed out.
the, what is it, the soul height thing for the simple map tools.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I didn't exactly pull that out. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just drawing a fucking route home.
It is really nice though, isn't it?
It's awesome, dude.
Have you used it for what, measuring distance as well?
No, not yet.
So you can add points and actually measure the distance of your loot.
That's pretty wicked.
I'll be honest, those are about the only two things I've actually used.
That'd be useful for you, Bowers, if someone's reading out a 6-digit or whatever, or an 8-digit, and you're kind of preoccupied, because you can just slap the numbers in, and it'll take you directly to what it is.
You can see it's where I did with.
So you don't have to like, you don't have to be like, okay, where's that?
Where? Wait, what?
The mod simple map tools.
Really, might be really helpful for you.
Holy shit! No fucking fooling.
So you don't have to be like looking them up and be like, where is 026524?
I mean, I had to teach myself how to do that shit simply, like, and it was really fucking hard. But yeah, that would make it a lot easier.
The mod, it doesn't actually, it doesn't really do anything fancy that you couldn't do with actual map tools, but it makes your life easier for doing it, which is, like, everything you can do here is stuff you can do in real life with a set of map tools, like, quite easily. It's just an arm that is a bit awkward because you have to fiddle with the controls.
Make it 2 just make it 5, get your head on a swivel. This last few kilometers back to base, you know what they're like.
I got 2 copies.
Yeah, well, they're pretty sure they're all dead now. Did the Webbers just change there?
Yeah, the Webbers just changed.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
User disconnected from your channel.
Riptide, since we're picking up on some pretty weird weather anomalies right now.
User joined your channel.
Hey, proper road.
Left.
Right. I know, I saw the right thing, the R on the map, and then I
follow the red line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow the red line road.
Asphalt now, baby.
Yeah.
Follow the really shitty red line that tries to stay on roads as much as it can.
We're on asphalt now, baby. We're ripping it.
Follow the asphalt brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, the asphalt brick road.
No, yellow brick road.
We're on the MSR, baby. Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to 86. Can we go 90, baby?
No, because you're about to have to make a turn. Wait a minute. Does that building look a lot more exploded than it normally does?
Keep going.
Yeah, that building looks more exploded.
Yeah, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just something I'm just not noticed.
Yeah. 2, this is 6. Keep your eyes peeled here. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I already told them to keep their eyes peeled.
Copy, Mako actual.
Now they're going to keep their eyes so peeled
that
they're not going to have any eyes left.
Exactly.
It's alright. This is where the UN does order 66 on us.
Well, we just don't get out the JLTVs and turn the 50. Oh, that was a training one.
These brakes hit hard as fuck.
I just saw the IED marker. They've been practicing with the training ones. That's right.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dead folk.
Yep. Oh, I meant RV drives. Right, hard dismount. Hello there.
User disconnected from your channel.
Are those supposed to be graves?
Dead folk.
Yeah, seriously.
User joined your channel.
They're graves.
How's heaven or hell in your sake?
Because like 4 people from Mako 1 died, then like at least another 2 died, and then I think someone else died.
What are these things?
Graves.
Graves?
Yeah.
A lot of KA this up. Oh my god.
Yeah, we took like 8.
You were playing around with let's see.
No, this is all left from other people.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was in spectating for a while.
Yeah.
Stan McGran died, so I came out to chat.
Yeah.
Discuss what went wrong.
Well, yeah. What went wrong was you took what is it? S-bed.
I mean, I took like what I was from where I was after the fucking truck bounced off of Mako 1's vehicle.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I took like one step in the wrong direction, and all of a sudden went bang.
And then you were trying to pull back. I was moving towards you, but I was behind the JLTV. It blew up like with a secondary explosion.
Yeah.
You went down. I then just.
As I was crawling back,
Yeah.
I nearly got run over by my own vehicle trying to save me.
But it was a case of which you went down, and then I just leaped around the corner, grabbed your vest straps, and then hauled you back in. So that Storm to try and save you. I mean, you just bled out in between the 3 of us.
12 weeks. I get my purple heart on week 12.
Yeah. All of Mako 1 does.
Yeah.
Mako 1's TIA.
I know. The one with O'Neill was bad.
Yeah.
They said we came up those stairs, and I pulled back to cover the stairs and got cover that room which was open trip wire.
Yeah.
No, as I positioned myself.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Kane. Right, everybody line up.
Alright, everyone, 2 claps for Harambe.
Just right up on the road, everyone.
I can't count.
Run. With your helmet.
Alright, so, a few things are going to happen right now. First, I'm going to go over the debrief. Second, you're all going to be good little school children, and we're going to take a wonderful class photo. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about a few more things before I send you guys on your way. First things first today. Good job securing the IDAP sites. We had one glitch where people couldn't be handcuffed at Site 3, which resulted in 2 deaths. Over at Site 2, O'Neill's casualty was unfortunate due to no one watching the stairwell that they were on. They were both focused on the doorway. You have to remember when you're in an area where hostile forces are expected to be anywhere, you know, especially if they're disguised as civilians, you really have to be on your toes at all times and make sure that situational awareness is at 11 constantly. And that's going to help you a lot in our next deployment. So that's something we'll practice, it's something we'll work on, of course, before then. But outside of that, the first 2 sites otherwise went fine. You guys reacted to contact appropriately at both sites with the situations that you did encounter. Once you got engaged at Site 2 by that one contact, you guys did a good job just making sure the rest of the site was secure. I have to remember to turn off the fucking triangles for IEDs for our next cycles because I was hoping the training mine, O'Neill, I was hoping that you guys would walk around the corner on the bottom floor and it would scare the shit out of you because it makes a little noise and shoots orange smoke. So I was really just trying.
Crawled up to it to try to disable it.
Yeah, I was just trying to scare you and you
was
know,
there a
mess with
mine
your
on the
head a little
second
bit.
floor? Because
There
it
was.
telling us there was, but there was nothing
There was a tripwire. There was a tripwire mine.
Yeah, I couldn't see it at all for some reason. I can show you the video, but like it was not there for me.
That's weird. Okay, yeah, we'll look into that, of course. Before the next deployment, we're going to be the FTE cycles are going to be a lot of mod changes, mod workings, and figure out what we can do. And I'm currently working on the new next version of our mission template, so there's going to be a lot of fixes implemented and things to make things a lot easier. But anyways, after that, you guys did a good job holding at RP Sunflower. The vehicle approached you guys a little bit quicker than I think you were prepared for. Obviously, you didn't engage per rules of engagement, which was correct, but the second that thing didn't slow down, engine blocker tires is usually the safest option. Now, you don't have to kill the driver, but you disable that vehicle, it's not going a step further. You know, that's...
40 Mike is not very friendly.
Oh yeah, that's why you wouldn't use the 40, I would use the 50 if you were gonna go ahead and do that. So, vehicles approaching rapidly, especially if you set up a cordon or a point like that, you know, especially when you've been told that vehicles like that could be potential just suicide VICs, or vehicle-borne IEDs, just, you know, be prepared for situations like that. This was definitely something that we haven't practiced in a very long time, because we've been fighting against militia forces that are destined to just go straight after us. This is the first time in a long time we've had to deal with things like this, with insurgency type fighting. So overall, you know, I think you guys did okay. At the hospital site, that was a bit different. You know, I thought after you guys shot and killed the first guy and he blew up, you guys would be a little more careful. But then you guys shot the second guy and he blew up. So then you decided to shoot the third guy and he blew up, which in turn blew up the fourth guy. And then for some strange reason, you guys thought it was a good idea to shoot the fifth guy who was surrounded by civilians. So...
Can I quickly say something about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
One, we didn't really have any options if they're shooting back at us. We have to shoot them. I'm not just going to stand there and let them shoot me. And two, the guy behind the counter, we shot, he went down, and then he didn't explode for a good 5 minutes before he stood back up and then cracked himself off.
That's because when you shot him, you didn't kill him, you just wounded him.
Right.
Yeah, he went unconned for a while.
Shot him in the head.
Yeah, I put a round straight through his face.
Actually, the second time is what killed him.
Yeah, the second one is what ended up killing him. That's definitely a no-win situation, but you know, it's kind of one of those things where sometimes reevaluating or stepping back and asking Damocles how he wants you to proceed in that case might be the better option. Obviously, 9 civilians died in that building because of that, and I think you could potentially argue that it was out of your control. But that's something that's a question that would be deferred to Damocles on how to proceed next, is how I would say. So keep that in mind. But overall, I think you guys did a great job today. Mistakes that were made are easily corrected, and I think this was a great way to finish off our deployment. The MIL, what's left of them is either scattered or gone. So, you know, we didn't do a lot in our 12 weeks here. With the SPC, we managed to weaken them a little bit. We shed a lot of light on groups within the BSF that are causing problems, and we completely took out the MIL resistance on the island. So pat yourselves on the fucking back for that, because that's a great fucking job.
I went with jumping animation.
Didn't we also pretty much destroy the ISIS?
Jump real quick. Jump, everybody. Yeah. Woo. Okay.
Right.
Anyways.
Right, no, Smith, didn't we also pretty much destroy ISIS on the island that one up?
But yeah, so overall, I think this deployment, for those of you that have been here long enough, this deployment was a massive improvement over our last one. You guys really have stepped up and shown that this is the best fucking unit that I've ever worked with. And I couldn't be happier to have every single one of you standing in front of me right now. Well, technically sitting in front of me because, you know, immersion, all that. But, still, this is, like, honestly, before starting this unit, I was already kind of burned out on Arma. I you know, started it out of the desire to want to do things after my ex broke up with me and wanting to play with my friends. And this unit's become far more than I ever envisioned it, all because of you guys. So thank you all for the time you dedicate here, for the work you all put in, and for the fact that you guys continue to kick ass every single week. I couldn't be happier with this, and I foresee us going past 2021, past 2022, and on as long as you all continue to play Arma. So yeah, thank you all again. This was a fantastic way to end our deployment. Before we go into separate debriefs and things like that, though, I want to take a group photo in your kits, so please make sure to load your full kit. We're going to head over to the airfield real quick, so everyone load your full kit, and let's walk over here.
You mean to tell me that we're all your therapy pet for a bad breakup?
Well, you know what? Honestly, I feel that, man.
Are you fucking serious?
If I get broken up with, I just jerk my dick.
I mean, that's not from the end of the
I can't believe you just said that, Sam. I can't believe you just said that, bud.
King shit.
By the way, gentlemen, I'll be hosting a fun op. Where we'll
Powers, you got the antenna
if you guys want to
fully
do that after,
fully
stick around.
extended. Big antenna
over
energy.
here. I'm fucking
I do.
big antenna energy.
You could probably pick up a TV station with that thing.
We will be killing civilians.
It's so fucking. I got an antenna so fucking long.
Hey, Lane.
Yeah.
I feel like people should have like Mako on one side and Tiger on the other.
This is where I'm doing.
No, get your ass out. What do you want, Schmidt? Do you want like Mako on one side and Tiger on the other side?
Yeah, Mako on one side, Tiger on the other. Yeah.
Pat, get down.
Why?
Don't
What
be
do you
on
want,
the plane.
Shelton? Shelton, do you want Tiger on the right side? And
We'll be on the
Mako
right. You can be on the left.
Mako on the left side.
Hello, Shelton.
I'm too heavy to get up there.
Wait,
And when I say left side, I mean my left.
Stage left?
Hey,
My
Tiger,
left.
hey, Tiger 2, get in the back row. Tiger 1.
Hi, Sams.
Kneel down in the front row.
And Sams, we'll get up on the victors.
No, you're not down on my vehicle.
Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna let everybody else get their position first.
Sam's, what down at your feet?
Alright, there we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking overweight.
Where's Mako? Here we are.
Tiger 2, put your
I'm
back
right here,
to the
Pat.
vehicle, standing up. Tiger 1,
right
be in the front row, kneel down in front.
I'm laying down
Come on,
on
boys.
my side.
I'm not gonna say it a third time.
Where's
Mako
Mako
2 up front and center.
Get down from that lane. It's not fucking climbing frame.
Jesus.
No, H2's on the frame.
Oh,
And
HQ
now
up
part
there.
of one of you.
Alright.
Oh, wait, can I do this?
Are you
fucking serious?
Yeah, check.
Yeah, I'm trying to let you all like
look
stop
out.
moving before I try to
Did I
find a
just
spot to sit.
duplicate my help?
Make sure you
My
guys stay out of
backpack?
the way of the sign in the center there.
Where's
It's
Kane?
gonna have our logo and stuff on it. I'm gonna Photoshop it in.
Alright.
all the way up the fuck there?
What? What sign?
Oops.
Oh man, the
If you
sign
have
is gonna be
animation,
in
do
front
a
of
cool one.
everybody.
No, it's
Why
right
do
there.
I have two
just
fucking
put it down. You guys
backpacks
can
now.
see it.
I don't.
Yeah, it's right in front of us. Right on the other side of the tarmac.
Make myself do an ambient animation so that I don't look fucking retarded. I can't control that.
I look like you
I mean,
retarded
I mean,
right now. I don't want to take it.
I mean, regardless, Schmidt, you gotta look
Well,
retarded, buddy.
Smet.
I have a back. I have
Yes,
a radio
Paris.
pack on my
Smet.
Okay, Powers, Damo, Wolfie's fine. You guys are in front of the sign.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not gonna move because Prisma just fucking broke his back in front of me.
I'm not gonna break his back.
Not that one. Not that
Oh,
one.
I'm looking
Well,
intense.
Smet.
Look towards the hangar.
Storm, why do you have a pistol pointed at the back of my head?
Is it doing that?
Yes!
No reason.
Lane, you said before, and then we just like.
No.
See custom animations then that you're trying to
Hurry up, I need to go get
I
food.
was, but
So get your gun out,
doesn't
King.
work for me.
You got all tough. Oh, you did your gun out. You know.
Park. That's a nice
God damn it,
animation.
now I'm in front of the sign.
Oh, Hero, get down there and stand with your element on the ground.
Alright. Here we go.
Damn it, which one is that?
Oh wait. Can
Where's
I?
my gun?
How do I do that? Like.
It's in add-on options, just enhanced.
Nope, not for me.
Nope, 3. Bullshit. Try 3.
Here, Sam's, let me
3
stand.
is like
No,
my
there.
ancient one. Oh, I'll just
Dude,
Where?
I just figured out which animation
wait, hold on.
it is, but I don't know which one it is.
Everybody shut it. Have you found it, Smet?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
You should
My
have that
character
little
stopped
bit
doing
come
it.
over
No, I
here
have
now
to
that the
leave these and get
Apache's
back in,
there.
probably.
Probably.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Hey, we're good.
moving.
We're good. We're good.
Wait.
Do I look beautiful, Schmidt? Do I look beautiful?
No, no comment.
You look pudgy still.
You're. I'm not
Hold
taking
on,
your
I'm-
shame gratitude from before.
I'm gonna blink.
Alright.
Wait, did he already
Taking
take
a
it?
picture in 3, 2, 1. Everyone say Lanyon looks fat.
Landon is fat.
Don't talk about my
He's not
husband
fat.
like that.
He's just a little husky.
Alright, fantastic.
He's a
Thank
big
you guys.
husky.
This is a diet.
He's fat in all the right places, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
And he means that he has a large penis.
Hold
No
on,
one
hold
move
on,
for
hold
2
on.
more seconds, please. I'm taking a picture of your name tags and
Ow.
moving to position so that I can.
I am.
Add it.
I fell.
Oh, dear.
Alright, there we
Okay,
go.
get back in your spots,
Powers,
please.
don't
Alright,
move.
you guys are good to go. Thank you
Hey,
guys.
like I said, stick
Don't
around
forget
for
meeting after debrief.
Yep.
Can I get a
Senior
quick
leadership
to seal
is
Smet
coming.
before I die?
J3, I need to meet with all of you as well once senior
As you know, I'm fine.
Who just shot?
Shots fired.
Where are you?
What?
Where you at? Who shot?
over
Right,
here.
Mako, we're gonna.
We're prepping for
Right,
FT.
Mako, follow me. We'll do our team debrief.
We're going south, Mako. Going south.
Hey, Taco,
Yeah,
we're
just
going
go,
to-
you're good.
Let's go.
Why do you have a-
Let's go.
Oh.
We'll do stand over by the little birds and we'll do our debrief there.
In the wrong way.
Hold on, I'm gonna abort to the menu and log back in.
When did you become blind?
Copy. Yeah, so we'll just dab around here. So who are we waiting for?
User disconnected from your channel.
9 kills without
User left your channel.
Yeah. Okay. So if we can dab around, Powers is on his way back. Heads a second reward quickly for something.
Just make sure we're all whispering before we start talking.
Yep.
Please. Or not whispering, yelling, I mean.
Oh,
Yelling?
I was about to say, should I whisper on yelling?
No, it's like hard as fuck to hear people for some reason.
Yeah.
So quiet, Stan.
I'm still
from my
quiet.
helmet.
Yeah, you are really quiet.
It's not for me. He's okay for me.
It is not
I think it's just
Have you, Lanyon, have you taken your earpods out?
Yeah, man, don't do that to me.
I don't even have earplugs in and everyone's goddamn quiet.
Okay, I don't know what's going on then. But I'm on yelling now. So, I'll just quickly start off. Overall,
Where you at?
little birds. Overall,
You're at the little.
I'm honestly quite happy with how it went. Yeah, some mistakes were made, but a lot of those were things we could work on at the element level or at the team level in the coming FTE cycle and that. With the, V-bed, it's a case of we haven't dealt with one in ages, so that again, that's something we could work on, but I don't have too much to actually say that hasn't already been covered, but today went well. Hospital, it was a bit of a bad situation, no matter which way we looked at it.
Left your channel.
And I think that's about it, apart from one final thing off. Durand, how did you enjoy your first official operation with us?
For the time I was alive, it was pretty good. And after that, it was kind of long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess you'll be getting the purple heart for this.
Yeah, so congratulations. I think that's the fastest we've gotten someone's gotten a medal.
This is the first time I'm congratulated for dying.
We really appreciate how you did it.
Yeah.
You didn't just die, you died in style.
Because didn't you get blown up by, like, what is it, an S-Fest cracking off?
He got killed with Sturm. Yeah, they
Oh,
both
it's-
died together.
It's like I said, yeah. If you gotta go, do it dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was humongous S-Fest because Durand was like 25 meters away from him.
Yeah. And,
right next to it. He got blown
$1
not far
for
away.
that shit though,
Yeah.
because if he hadn't fucking intercepted that vest and it had rounded the corner, entirety of Mako 2 would have just been gone.
Oh, did you actually eat it out as it before it to come round the corner?
Just barely. Like, I look behind me and I hear boom. Yeah, it's like not even 5 meters around that corner.
Wow.
You know what they say, if you're gonna die, die hard.
Yeah. And that was, as much as we're saying it's like, oh, if you knew they had like S-Fest and that, I'm sorry, I didn't know they had an S-Fest until that one dive clacked off at the end.
Oh god, that was crazy, that.
Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, don't really have an option here. We're pinned across a car park with someone shooting at us.
Yeah.
But no.
There were so many explosions within that like 2-minute window, dude. That was
And,
crazy.
yeah, like the vehicles exploded, the people exploded. I had no idea. I was just like, if it's not done, waste him. We'll worry about the hostages later. But no, that's everything I've got to say. So, I'll turn it over to Lanyon first. See if he's got, you got anything to add?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we did pretty well. I mean, we had a bit of a bad situation. IEDs are always a sticky subject, especially when S-Vests are involved, because it's a case of, do I shoot him and he explodes and he kills people, or do I let him come over towards me and then he explodes? You know, it's a no-win situation with half these bastards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, O'Neill, I think your death was a bit unfortunate. You know, it's close quarters is one of those things that, you know, you can keep saying, you know, we need to work on this, we need to work on this, we need to work on this, but it's just one of those things. You know, people have their bad days. They don't They don't keep.
Yeah, I know
corners
what I
for
did
that.
wrong, like
Right.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
what killed me. I never even
Yeah.
saw what actually shot me. I just heard 15 bullets go into my back, and I was like, "That's it. That's my whole spine. I'm done."
Yeah. Kane, congratulations on getting blown up by a truck. That was pretty cool.
Good. You deserved it.
I know I did. Leave me alone.
What kind of stairway coverage?
The worst part was like I wanted to fucking.
I was also
fire
trying to
next
cover the
it,
fucking
pop a
door. I thought I
tire,
had
but
both.
I didn't get the
Literally poked the one bit I
authorization.
couldn't see. I apologise, Daniel.
Man got off a whole magazine before I even heard you read.
Yeah.
You over there like undoing a candy wrapper in the corner, like, hang on.
Duran, congratulations on dying on your first stop. That's quite something.
I think that is actually a new record.
Imagine that he comes in already getting a fucking medal, a purple heart.
Yeah,
you
lost
a
like one more medal than you've got, isn't it, pals?
It was something
Hey.
else too, because he got to slowly watch everyone in his element die one by one.
Yeah.
It's like element lead gone, and we're like, okay, this isn't going well. And then Kane gone, and I was like, this really isn't going well. And he's
Hey,
just
that's
looking
true.
around.
I was the last to go out.
Did Sam's live or did
Yeah.
he die? No, Sam's lived.
What about Sam's?
Oh, yeah, about Sam's. And only like Sylvie and someone else from two died. Or Tiger.
You dying, I think that was just unfortunate, you know. It's
Yeah.
just gonna happen, I guess.
Oh, it happened.
But,
The short
yeah,
time that
think
I
it
was
a-
alive, Duran did good.
Yeah, I think everyone did it. Park, I want to talk to you afterwards as well about stuff. But other than that, I don't think there's really much else. I think it was a
Yeah.
fun up, which is why we're here. You know, we're here to have fun. That's the
Yeah.
penultimate goal. And yeah, I think it was alright.
A lot less inducing than last week for me, anyway. I didn't have to.
Shut down that helicopter
Yeah.
if only the canister rounds reloaded faster.
And I didn't have to shout at anybody to get off any rocks that we were sitting on top of.
I know, right? Imagine having to shout at someone to get off rocks. Imagine.
But yeah, so we'll turn over to the element leaders. O'Neill, anything to say from your time alive, or if you saw anything while watching?
Very short time alive.
No, I mean, everyone in my element did good. Duran did good. This is his first time, so he did fine from what I saw. We just, I mean, it was a shitty situation. Me and Kane went inside the building. There was a fucking Dumbo mine at the bottom, which just like blew up and made a weird ass clown noise and orange smoke. And I was like, okay, I'm about to die from like a toxin. Like, this is it, I'm dead. And then the smoke just cleared away, and I'm like, okay, guess we're fine. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Had no idea what the fuck that was
You
about.
just have AIDS now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure I'm infected. And then I went upstairs, and there was supposed to be a tripwire on the door, which if you go back and watch my stream, there's no fucking tripwire. I was like walking back and forth in the doorway, looking at a red triangle, going, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh.
And then I got murdered from behind.
Oh,
So.
I thought I defused it through the wall because I couldn't see the explosive or went in through the door. But I went, this is armor. It's the explosive's going to be entered into the corner. My ace range, it will be wider than the wall is. I just slammed my face into the door or the wall.
I don't know if it actually puts out a wire, but I couldn't see
Yeah.
it.
It does, I can see
nothing
it.
there.
I mean,
Okay, so maybe I was bugged, but I couldn't see
No,
shit, so
see,
that's why I
when-
was like, I was really staring at it, like, what
when
the
I
fuck
was
is
in
going
the
on?
wrong position and not covering you properly, I could see the wire going into the room at a weird angle. It was only when I came back downstairs again that the wire had sort of moved its way across the door properly for me. It hadn't been probably the first
see,
time.
I couldn't even see the wire, so
Okay.
I had no idea. I was just standing there with the thing beeping in my face. I could see a red triangle, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I got murdered, so...
But honestly, with the fake mine on the ground on the first floor, it would have been a great setup for a zombie scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the outbreak begins.
The lady used his bullshit powers on defusing it and then got himself stuck in a bookcase.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he got stuck in a bookcase.
I had to pull down a bookcase to try and get to the cache of explosives behind it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I actually couldn't disable that training mine either, which was bugging me. Like, I was
Okay.
literally on top of it, and it would not let me disable it. Then it just went, and just
That's
smoke
weird.
came out. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You have coronavirus.
It sounded like a whoopee cushion, yeah, and then just poof, orange smoke into my face, and I was like, okay.
I'll
Like,
be
I felt
honest.
like I just got sprayed with perfume at the mall. Like, I didn't know what happened.
Oh wow. My Ravens came home. Well, if you look behind the ATC, you see the... it's just on behind the ATC.
That's neat.
Everybody else, I left it over at IDAP Site 1. I never told it to come back. So it's made its way home on its own.
Probably was running out of fuel.
It was. It's probably got absolutely no battery left.
Bruh, some like
But yeah.
fucking ISIS is gonna find it and like strap a bomb on that.
Oh no, it's here now. It's back here. It's literally on the other side of the wall behind the ATC.
Bold of you to think that the ISIS isn't on the other side of the wall.
But yeah.
You to think.
So is that everything, Ben O'Neill? For you?
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Cool. Parked, anything you've got to add? Or?
I don't really have much to add. My guys did really good. Manning's a little trigger happy, but you know, that's okay.
When
That's
it's in
all
the...
right, everyone else.
I killed 9 people. I feel very
Were
accomplished.
you the one on the 40 Mike?
Yep.
I thought so.
I mean, that's why that sniper did not have a good day.
But next
I thought
time
he was
was...
in the trees before I saw the fucking tower. I'm like, he's in the trees!
No. Right, I don't know where you're at. Actually, 1 second. Where was that tower you're shooting at? Was it Research Lab 102, I think? No. It would have been Hell Paradise, yeah.
Yeah, it was that one.
When you were driving past, a number of your 40 Mike cells missed as I heard them exploding. Probably back here somewhere.
Yeah. If there are any tourists over there, they're dead.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't shoot over there. I only hit around the,
A number of your cells missed as we heard them detonating later on over here.
Huh. Interesting.
You have to remember, the 40 Mike's not that accurate.
When it's a 40 Mike, do you really need accuracy? Let's be honest.
No, fair, but no. So,
Well, yes, you need some kind of accuracy, but
I'm
not
pretty
that
sure.
much.
Pretty sure it's like supposed to not be fucking pinpoint.
yeah, it's not. But yeah, so anything else, Bart? Or?
No, I got nothing else.
Cool. I'll open up the floor then. Anything else? Anybody else has to say?
Yeah. Question: could we, or would it be practical for us to add checkpoint procedure to the ITC, or to at least offer it as some kind of training?
It's definitely something we can speak about, probably in either in Convoy Operation or Phase 3. We can definitely speak about it and mention it then.
Alright.
Even if it's just more of an overview type thing. But at least so people knew. But yeah.
I don't know if it's already SOP, but in real life, if someone goes down, like they're just out of the fight, you continue to fucking like get the mission done instead of just focusing all your attention to save them. And that, like, from what I've noticed, that's not reflected in our ops. I don't know if that's because of training or anything like that, but it just grinds things down to a halt.
No, it's something I have noticed as well. It's something we need to work on going forward. Like, if we're in a firefight, you leave the person until the firefight is over.
At least in Mako 1, if somebody goes down while we're in the middle of clearing something or doing an objective or like in a firefight, then I just, you know, the medic runs over to him, but everybody else continues moving.
Yeah.
We don't stop, so.
For me, it's hard as a SARC to do that, because that's just kind of my natural instinct, and I have to kind of fight that sometimes. But I feel...
I don't mind Sturm going to help whoever got injured, but I mean, like, if it's me and Kane and, you know, if Durand was with us, I would say, okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah. No.
Like, we still got things to do.
If we had, like, full elements, then it completely makes sense for the corpsmen to focus on that instead of finishing the fight. But we have, like...
We're really depleted.
each element right now.
When we only have 3 people and the corpsman's one of your guns, yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's something that should hopefully become less of a problem as we get our numbers back up. And it's something we just need to be aware of moving forward.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay. Anyone else got anything to add? Or say?
No, I've had my shame moment.
Cool.
Shame.
Okay.
Shame on you, that staircase.
I know.
Murdered.
I know.
That's it then. User dismissed. Senior leadership, I'll see you at the meeting. Everybody else, I think Sam's is organising a fun up. He said it like 5 times.
I felt my soul leave my body.
Want to do a fun up? Let's do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna attend the senior leadership, and then I'm gonna do this J3 meeting, and then I'll speak with you about something.
Well, no. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it was actually quite a fun operation. And we'll quickly see who is around for me to raid. Jumpy is. Would have Jumpy a raid? But yeah, so that's our deployment cycle done now. So we're moving into an FTE cycle, which is field training exercises. So it'll still be actual operations on Sundays, but more focused on training and developing of different skills. See you next week for Tuesday for Breath of the Wild. Yes.